Hare Krishna. So we are on the 12th verse of the second chapter today, which goes, Natvevaham jatunasam natvam neme janadhipah nachaiva na bhavishyamah sarve vayam atah param. Krishna says, never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings, nor in the future shall any of us cease to be. Krishna says that the individuality of the soul always remains like this. Natva evaham. You are also never ceasing to exist. Jatu na asam. Natvam na ime janadhipa. Neither me nor you, nor all these people whom you are supposed to fight with, or those whom you call yourselves or apne bhai, it is never that they never existed, and it will never be that their individuality will cease. They will always remain individual. So here we see a direct refutation of the Mayavad philosophy, wherein it says that अरे मरने के बाद क्या हो जाता है? ओ आई बिकम वन विद गॉड, मैं भगवान के अंदर जाके विलीन हो जाता हूं. अगर भगवान के अंदर जाके विलीन ही होना है तो भगवान ऐसे क्यों कहते दैट नेवर विल बी दैट दीज डू नॉट एग्जिस्ट, यू डू नॉट एग्जिस्ट. सो इंडिविजुअलिटी ऑलवेज रिमेन्स. सो हियर वी सी द फर्स्ट रेफ्यूटेशन ऑफ Mayavad Bhashya, that oh I become one with God is completely different. It is the most wrong understanding of the spirit कि हम भगवान के अंदर जाके विलीन हो जाते हैं. Mayavad says that Krishna is supreme absolute truth. But when he comes here in this material world, he assumes a form also of Maya. जब भगवान इस भौतिक जगत में आते हैं, उनका स्वरूप भी माया से आच्छादित होता है. So two fallacies in this. If Lord comes down and if he is engulfed in Maya, then it becomes that Maya becomes more powerful than God. If God comes down here and he also gets in touch with Maya, that means Maya becomes more powerful than God. Is that correct? That is never correct. Yes, Krishna says, Mama Maya Duratyaya Devi Hiesha Gunamai. Maya is mine, she is my servant. So how can it be that Krishna has to forcibly come under the shelter of Maya? That is never the case to be. So Maya is always very aloof from Krishna, and this Maya is always subordinate to Krishna. If we think that if Krishna comes in this material world and he is also subjected to the concept of Maya, then why are we studying Gita? There is no meaning in studying Gita then. अगर भगवान यहाँ पर आकर माया के प्रभाव में या माया के चंगुल में फंस जाते हैं तो भगवान ने बोली हुई गीता का कोई मतलब ही नहीं रहा. then why study? Why do we see stalwart acharyas like Ramanujacharya, Shankaracharya, Madhvacharya, Vishnu Swami, Nimbarkacharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, इन सब ने भगवत गीता को ही मूलभूत शास्त्र लेकर के अपनी टिकाई दी है. They have all commented on Bhagavad Gita. So many Western philosophers, theologians, scientists, they also acknowledge Gita. So if Krishna becomes engulfed with Maya when he comes in this material world, Bhagavad Gita does not stand any chance of scrutiny. It becomes useless. So we see Mayavad does not actually provide the right concept of understanding of either God or the soul. It is never that we will become one with God, and that's what is being told here by Krishna to Arjuna. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow are very, very important verses. Please don't miss them. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
कृष्णा